Hello, Willowbrook family. Today's deep dive is into John chapter 7, verses 45 through 53. You know, anyone can get a headache every now and then, but some people are very unfortunate and they get migraine headaches. They are debilitating. My mom used to get them often. Fortunately, I've only had one of those types of headaches in my life. I was very young at the time, and I was in school. During the few minutes before I got my headache, I knew something strange was about to happen when I looked at the words in my book, and I suddenly couldn't understand them. And then I would listen to the teacher's lecture, and I didn't know what she was saying. I saw and heard words, but I didn't understand them. This is just like the Pharisees in this chapter. Jesus had committed the huge sin of healing on the Sabbath, and he'd been teaching in the temple about it. The Pharisees were furious. They wanted Jesus brought to them. So the leading priests and Pharisees had sent the temple guards to arrest Jesus. But when the guards returned, they came back empty-handed. What excuse did they have? Did Jesus raise his hand and the power of the Lord forced the guards back? Or did God cause a tornado to prevent the arrest of Jesus? Or maybe it was this unknown force that took control of the guards' minds. Nope, none of that. When the Pharisees asked, "Why didn't you bring him in?" the guards simply responded, "We have never heard anyone speak like this." So instead of arresting Jesus, Jesus arrested them with his words, the words of God. The Pharisees had no interest in the words of Jesus. They ridiculed the guards. "You are just like the foolish crowds. You'll fall for anything." You know, sometimes people listen to you speak just so they can respond with their hot air. Then there are people who will listen to you so that they can understand you. There was one Pharisee that did hear his words. He longed to understand them, and he was open to them, Nicodemus. Here he reminds the rest of them to listen and understand to what Jesus says first, and then make your decision. And notice how the others responded. They accused Nicodemus of being ignorant. However, the real ignorance was with the Pharisees. They thought that Jesus was born in Galilee. He was born in Bethlehem, the actual place where the Messiah is prophesied to be born. And they thought that no prophets ever came from Galilee, and they were wrong again. The prophet Jonah came from Galilee. The Pharisees would have done well to have listened like the temple guards. We have never heard anyone speak like this. You know, the great thing for us is this. We have the words of Jesus right in our hands. Take the time to understand them and to learn from them. And don't let them pass by unrecognized. As we continue the study of John, Jesus would have a lot more words to say to the Pharisees. In fact, he was just getting started. And before it would all be over, Jesus would give the Pharisees one big headache. Have a great day in the Lord, Willowbrook.